Bootleg Kev podcast, special guest in here, representing Cleveland, Chip the Ripper. Welcome,
What's going on, man? I'm finally here.
You got your, you said your pandemic dreads.
Yeah, man. These my COVID locks.
You decided to grow out dreads, but it was like as like a joke you were saying, but now you...
Yeah, it was a prank. So my wife, she wasn't my wife at the time, but she does hair, she does locks. So I had enough to like get a little something going, and I did send a picture to my friends, and they just roasted me. It was funny.
And then you just let them ride.
I just let them rock. Yeah.
And now we're here.
Yeah, now we're here.
I mean, look, if your wife does them, why not?
Why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I saw you just put out like a guide to independent artists. What is that?
Yeah, I'm dropping a independent artist indie artist guide. So it's basically like it's just something that you can have to refer to whenever you on the journey as an independent artist.
Right.
So it's a lot of good tools in there. It's a lot of good advice. There's a lot of links that show you how to get like funding and shit. You know what I mean?
I think it's the hardest part is people like don't understand. Like, I mean, you could win the lotto and you can like play the social media game, but like at a certain point in time, you're gonna need to put some bread up.
You gotta have some. You gotta pay the light bill, gas bill, rent, phone bill.
You gotta pay your producers. Yeah. Video guys. I mean, it all adds up.
It adds up, but it's nonprofits that's out there looking for people.
Really?
Give some money to. Yeah, I mean, it's like they don't really promote it as much as they promote like Burger King.
Right.
But it's out there. And I just kind of, found it through the people I was kind of following. I found like a lot of people that just give out good info, and I just kind of collected it all and added it to the deck. So that's just one aspect of it. I mean, I talk about hygiene, personality, songwriting, mixing, mastering, distribution, branding, marketing, you name it. You know what I mean? So it's just all just from me.
Well, I know you recently put a freestyle out over your other shit, right? Was it the alligator?
Oh yeah. The interior crocodile. That shit went crazy, yo.
Because that song's actually a song of yours.
I did. It's a freestyle I did in 2007, and
now,
it just stayed on the internet. Like it was going viral before. Like going viral was like really a thing.
Right.
And then then when TikTok came out, it just
gave it new life.
Yeah. It was on its own. Like, it had its own motion.
I know you dropped the album last year. You got anything coming out this year?
Yeah. I dropped I just dropped the Charlesworth LP, and this year I'm doing an album that's produced entirely by me.
Oh shit!
So I've been having fun, just producing and just making music, sounds. Like I love sounds. So it's a few records I did produce. Like on my last record, the first one with Lazy Bone, Cleveland.
Shout out to Lazy Man.
Yeah, that's my big bro. But I did that beat. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's the title is tentative right now. I don't really know what I got a few different ones. So I got to narrow down to one. So,
talk to me about like obviously coming out of Cleveland. Cleveland has huge artists. You just mentioned Bone Thugs and Harmony. Obviously, your guy Cudi is one of the most influential artists of all time. Mm-hmm. And MGK is one of not only just an amazing MC, but a fucking rock star now.
Hell yeah.
Dope Boy's doing his thing. Like Cleveland is also like, was Ray Cash from Cleveland?
Of course, man. Shout out to Ray Cash. That's my big bro.
His album was so slept on.
Free Ray Cash, man.
Is he locked up?
He locked up right now, man.
Yo, his album was called Cash on Delivery.
And
that shit was
CLD.
fire. Yeah, I had that CD.
Yeah, I had my voice on there just a little bit.
Oh, really?
One of the skits, like.
Oh, that Bumpin' My Music. Was it who was on the remix? That shit.
Pimp C and
yo, that
Project
fucking
Pat,
that beat
T.I.
was crazy.
Yeah, that shit came on at a pool party yesterday. I had to text him.
Really?
Yeah.
What pool party were y'all at in Cleveland?
We was in Coachella, the city of Coachella. This shit was like 114 degrees, bro.
That's so random. I'd have gone and tipped that DJ. I'd have been like, "Thank you for this."
Yeah.
Thanks for playing this.
It was a moment because everybody was fucking with it. Like,
damn, I didn't know he was locked up. Yeah.
Yeah, man, he got caught up. I don't really know the actual details of what happened, but
Free Ray Cash.
Free Ray Cash.
I was gonna say, is there like Cleveland feels like a city that still is somehow like lost in the. Like when we talk about the Midwest, we think of Chicago. Mm-hmm. More recently, I feel like places like Tennessee have popped off, like Memphis, Nashville. Not Midwest, of course, that's the South, but somehow Cleveland always, like, I feel like still Cleveland, with all the success that's come out of Cleveland, they still ain't like really had their like moment in hip hop.
Yeah. You know what? I think for my personal, just my view, you know, we got a lot of representatives from the city of Cleveland, but you know, I think we could take more advantage of our unity. You know what I mean? Like
being more unified.
Yeah, like that's what I've always been an advocate for that. Like even my first mixtape that I had, it's called "Bitch I'm from Cleveland," and it was like a movement in itself. And I decided to not have it just be my mixtape, but like I wanted everybody who was doing anything at the moment to come on and have like even their own song without even me on it. So it's like I'm only on like a handful of songs on my own mixtape, and I got like Ray Cash, I got Royalty Cam, Ray Jr. You know, the list goes on. MGK is on one of the volumes. Like so many artists, you know what I mean. So I always like practice that, you know what I mean, because I saw Swisher House do it. Swisher House,
Texas.
They was
lit.
like you know what I mean. Like we was heavily inspired by Texas music. Like I probably can name more screw rappers than somebody from Texas. You know
that's real, and they were all kind of moving. It felt like at that time in the same direction.
It looked like they was coming in like a unit, like the Friday Night Football team.
It was like Mike Jones, Paul Walker,
Slim Thug, Millionaire.
Even if they all weren't signed to the same, like Swisher House, it was like they were all doing shit to, like the still tipping songs. It's like
you had 50-50, Lil Twin, Fat Pat.
Big
you know
Mo,
what I'm saying? Big Mo, Lil Troy,
Lil
Kiki.
Troy,
you know, I mean,
for sure.
I don't want to leave nobody. Yo,
Pimp C got out.
Trey the Truth too.
Yeah. For shout out to Trey. Swang was my shit.
Yeah.
So album on the way. What's up with Cudi, man? He dropping soon. Are you still tied in with Cudi pretty close?
Yeah, I just did 4 songs on his last album.
His last album was very slept on too.
Yeah, it's his fire.
I felt like his last album was kind of like it just gave me like old rapping Cudi vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I think it's got a variety. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of dope shit on there for everybody. But we had fun making our.
What's been the craziest, like, because you've been a part of some pretty crazy sessions with Cudi, I'm assuming. Like, what's been like one of the more crazier, like, historical sessions you've been able to witness?
You know what, man? It's just when I go to name one of those, it'll 10 more pop up in my head. It's like you can't even narrow it down to one. Like it's always special. You know what I mean? Like it's honestly it's been years, so it's like it's so much cool stuff I probably forgot about. You know what I mean? People come to me all the time like, you don't remember when such and such. And I'm like, what? Nah, for real?
Like, when did that happen?
Yeah,
I was there?
Yeah, so it's all just magic when we cooking up, man.
100%, man. So new music coming soon. We're going to have you freestyle, of course, because you're Chip the Ripper.
Oh, yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
Anything, when can people get that indie artist guide?
The indie artist guide is about to drop on, I believe, the August. Yeah, August.
And that's
5th,
and how, is that like a book or is that like a zip file? Like
it's going. Well, we're gonna publish it. We're gonna publish it too. So it's like you can get it digitally or you can get the hardback.
Like a PDF file type shit.
I don't know if it's gonna be a PDF because I think it's kind of got some animations in it. So
that'll be.
I gotta figure out how they're gonna really administer that.
What would be your number one piece of advice you'd give to an independent artist?
The number one piece of advice that I would give to an independent artist is be creative and be smart and be consistent and have fun. If you follow those and be positive, be happy. Don't let nobody get you upset no matter what. Because really, you know, that's strength. You got to be strong. You know what I mean? Yep. You can't be a crash. You can't crash out. You know, because
that's
really
the one thing I tell everybody.
You
choose how to react.
Exactly. You can't control what happens.
Like this guy, I set up a situation for my producer. He's in the middle of this like relationship thing. I was like, hey, what would you do if you got back home and you had some dude at your crib? He's like, I'll grab my pistol and I'll fuck him up. And I was like, so you catch a felony over a girl? I'm like, bro, you got a promising life. You're 30.
You're right.
Like, you're going to crash out over...
It sounds crazy that when you put it that way, don't it?
So you're going to crash out over a female that don't even love you?
Right.
You could edit all this out, Cyrus. This guy's hating my guts right now.
No, we all been there.
No, but it's like at a certain point in time, you got to allow yourself to understand, okay, well, I choose, because it takes one split second for you to flush your whole shit down the toilet.
Yeah, like less than 1 second, honestly. Like,
yeah, it's like, yo, you choose how to react to shit. And
real.
you choose what to give your emotion to, and then, like you said, don't crash out.
Can't crash out. We already walking a tightrope.
We see so many artists crash out over the ego shit.
Dumb shit. Like, and then it's about being smart and being strong. You can't be dumb and weak. Like, dumb and weak is always going, but all we seeing is really shit that's promoting you to be dumb and weak. So it's really hard to not be dumb and weak.
That's what's getting pushed.
You got to be smart and strong.
100%. I love that, man. Look, Chip the Ripper, we're gonna have him rap because he's one of the greats. So let's have him do what he does, baby.
Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. Hey. Chip the Rip. Fuck you talking about? Bootleg Kev.
Yes, sir.
I ain't finna waste no time with this shit. I'ma slide in this bitch. I'ma make every bad bitch mine this bitch. My watch might let you know what time that it is. Glock might let you know we not little kids. Spotlight on the kid, hop in the Benz. Lil' mama bad and she got hella friends. You looking for engagement, I'm looking for the men. I need comments over comments. I ain't coming for no nonsense. Dragonfly Jones silence. Way it's going out, buy a bitch. The way it's going out, Copper Town. Natural law, so not a cop in town. Pick that ass up and drop it down. Pick that cash up and lock it down. I'm shining real bright and I'm busting these niggas. I'm just like a flashbang. Stepping out liquor superior, yeah, you might as well call us the cash gang. Stepping through liquor superior, dodging these bitches who after our last name. These bitches be scamming, panhandling. Bitches a damn shame. Slide with a ice, go freak with a load. I ain't never climax, I ain't read with a soul. Niggas sticking to the snitching, I was sticking to the code. They was looking different cause the nigga feeling really cold. They told me I was acting brand new. I said, no, I'm broke ass nigga that shoot. The op said, nice gun, got one too. I said, okay, what you wanna do? Stepping in off-white, nigga, I'm fitted. I'm really not tripping if you really don't get it. I do not go get money, I print it. Put you to the goddamn motherfucking limit. Let a bitch talk right, might be with it. Haven't had no problem with nobody in a minute. I am not chicken when it comes to the beef though. Whipping up dope, it's an audio bistro. I be trying to keep a lot of shit peaceful. Once in the blue moon, sea bass, me so. I don't know what y'all hoes looking at me for. I cannot save hoes, I ain't no hero. Super villain when I'm in the pussy though. Getting topped off outside nigga Zebo. She throwing ass for the free, that's a free throw. Fly above all that rain, I'm an eagle. Whoa. Bootleg Kev.
Woo!
Sheesh.
Gas, that shit. That might be one of my favorites of the year right there. That was hard, bro.
Rip. You know
Chip the Rip, that was crazy. Damn, one take, bitch.
Hey, for real.
Hey, appreciate you guys watching this freestyle. We got another one coming, and then another one, and then another one, and they're all brought to you by our good folks at LRG Clothing. You already know what it is. LRG been keeping you fly for years. They got so much new fly gear right now. L-R-G.com. Promo code BOOTLEG. When you check out, you'll save 30% off. L-R-G.com. Another freestyle's on the way, presented by LRG.